Hello everybody, this is Mike Dreger. I'm going to take you to the toolbox for today, and this is essentially something that you can listen to now as you read along with the toolbox. In the course introduction, we emphasized that history is not the past, but rather questions that we ask of sources from the past. Think about this just a little bit more for a moment. We can't get in a time machine to visit the past at all, so the past is something that we can never study directly. It's always going to be distant from us. The only evidence we have about it are the bits and pieces from it that have survived. These bits and pieces are always incomplete. However, they're the only evidence that historians have to use to reconstruct the past. They're what we have to work with, as incomplete as they are. In the first toolbox in the course introduction, you learned about the basic concepts of historical thinking. These concepts help you break down the steps that we use in studying the past so that you can do a better job at asking questions and searching for answers. Probably the most basic and important skill all historians practice is the analysis of primary source evidence. Therefore, if you've ever taken a history course in university before, you've probably already had some good practice with this skill. We can break down the analysis of primary sources into 4 parts. These are close reading, contextualization, corroboration, and sourcing. Now, sourcing is a verb or an action that we apply to our reading of sources. So it's not the same as a source. To source a source, a little tricky. This week in your forums, you should practice applying these 4 skills when you discuss your answers to the particular questions about the primary sources. How do you do this? Try to answer questions such as the ones on the posters below whenever you read primary sources and write about them. So let's take a look at these posters. They're in a PDF reading frame. Notice a few things about this frame. You can expand the size of the frame either by choosing one of these options here or by pressing the plus sign. And then when the poster fills up more than the window, you can use your cursor and mouse to navigate the posters. These are general questions on the posters that help you think about what it means to read closely, to source a document, to contextualize it, and to corroborate the information in it. There are some examples right below the poster of how you might write about the sources in your forums. Take a look at these examples right here and experiment with them, with writing about sources, with sourcing them, reading them as you read them closely, as you contextualize them, and as you corroborate the information and ideas and worldviews in them. Enjoy your posting in the forums. Learn from each other. Remember, when you post, read other people's posts first and then try to add to them. Don't simply write your post in isolation. Okay, off you go. Good luck with the forums.